I almost didn't upload this video, and it's not because I did not have time, but because I didn't know how to explain why I disappeared. If this is your first time here, then hi, hello, what's good? My name is Zeno, and if you've been here for a while, yeah, I know. This is my first video of 2026, and honestly, I've been avoiding this moment so much. Like, I wish I did not have to do this, but I have to. So yeah, I stepped away from arts. Not in a dramatic, oh, I quit forever way, but more like I slowly stopped showing up. Like, it wasn't something that I wanted to do anymore. I was not making as much art as I used to. And when I did draw, it didn't just feel as good. It felt like I was stagnant, and on some other days, it felt like I was even regressing. It felt like my skills were not improving at all. It felt like I was moving backwards instead of going forwards. You know that feeling when you're doing something you genuinely love, but after a while, it starts to feel like a burden. It starts feeling heavy. Things you used to look forward to doing starts feeling like a burden. It starts feeling like a chore. It starts feeling like you're even forcing it. That is the situation that I have been in for the past year and a half. I would start drawings, but I would never finish them. I would start ideas, but I will usually abandon them. I will open my MacBook, I will plug in my drawing tablet, then I would just stare at the screen. I wouldn't do anything. Then I would just close it. It was like I was discouraging myself from drawing subconsciously. And the messed up part is that I genuinely wanted to draw. I actually wanted to do something. I just could not find the motivation on most days. And I think this is where things changed for me. My life isn't as simple as it used to be, honestly. My life was way less complicated when I started this channel. Back then, I had a lot less to think about. Now, there are a lot of uncertainties in my life. Things like money, things like my general direction in life, things like, what am I even doing with my life? Those kinds of questions, they've been on my mind for a very, very long time. And usually when you're at this point in your life, creativity is the first thing in your life that will take a hit. But despite all of this, there's one thing I know for sure. No matter how far I drift from art, no matter how long I take away from art, no matter how difficult it becomes to draw, I will always come back every single time. Because drawing, despite all the chaos, despite all the uncertainties in my life, drawing is the one thing that has remained consistent. Drawing is the one thing that has remained stable. My art is the one thing that I seek refuge in when my life becomes so hectic. Something that I do not think or talk about enough is these past 2 years of my life, I actually accomplished a dream that a lot of beginner artists look forward to. I got commissions, guys. Like, I don't mean one-off commissions. I don't mean a lucky month here and there. I mean, I got commissioned, like back-to-back work, week after week, month after month. I was working steadily on commissions. It wasn't something crazy, but it was real, consistent, honest work. So real, in fact, that YouTube slowly started disappearing from my life. Not because I stopped caring about YouTube, but just because I did not have the energy anymore. I could not do it. Imagine working long hours every day and trying to juggle a YouTube channel at the same time. It was not just going to work. I tried it, and when I saw that it wasn't going to work, I just left it. I just gave up. As much as I hate to admit it, I just gave up because, yeah, it was so draining. It was mentally and physically draining. That job was just sucking the life out of me. I stopped finding the joy in drawing. Drawing honestly started to piss me off at one point. Creating on demand all the time, it will wear you down. It will do that to you. Sure, I was getting paid consistently, but it was still stressful. But at the time, that was all that mattered to me, so it was fine. The money I got from this gig helped me upgrade my setup. It helped me get the tools that I needed, and it helped me improve my ability to make better content. I do not regret that season of my life in any way, shape or form, but I also know that that season of my life, drawing back to back, working for somebody, that period of my life, it took something from me. It took a spark. It dimmed the flame in my eyes. It dimmed the passion in my heart. What am I saying? Anyways, fast forward to 2026. I do not do that job anymore, which is kind of scary because imagine you've been having stable income for a very long time and suddenly that stable income is no longer there. It is very, very scary, honestly. But there is an added advantage to not working that job anymore. It gave me my time back, something I've not had in a very long time. And this year I decided that I'm not going to rush things. I'm not going to try to bounce back or anything like that. I'm not promising consistency that I cannot maintain. I'm not even going to pretend like I have everything figured out. I just genuinely want to fall in love with art again. Slowly, without the pressure of wanting to turn everything into content, without the pressure of, oh, what's my next video going to be about? Oh, what can I make that the algorithm will favor? That kind of thing. No. This year I decided I'm going to choose myself. I'm going to choose my passion. I'm going to choose my art. And I'm going to do it at my own pace. Slowly but surely. If you're watching this video and you've been in a similar position as me, if you're watching this video and you've been stuck creatively, mentally, emotionally, maybe even physically, just know this, that you are not lazy, you are not broken. You are probably just tired, you're probably just drained, and you need some time off. You need some time to cool off, to reflect, to relax, to reset mentally. Sometimes discipline is not the answer. Sometimes all you need to do is just to step back and come back on your own terms when you are comfortable. Like I said before, this video isn't a comeback. It's just me drawing again, honestly. Showing up imperfectly, showing up the way I am, just trying to be consistent gradually, but not with the pressure of the algorithm. I don't know exactly what this channel is going to look like this year. I don't even know if I'm going to stick with art. Like I said, I love drawing, but the pressure of constantly having to make art content, it weighs down on you after a time. And my interests have been diversifying as of late. I've had interest in creating a personal brand, in creating a community that is more than just my art. I don't know if I'll be able to do that this year. Like I said, I'm just going to take it one step at a time. But what does matter at this point in time is that I am choosing art again. And if you're trying to find your way back to something you love, this is my message to you. Take your time. It'll work out. Just relax. Take it one step at a time and everything will fall into place.